Hi guys, my name is Callie. Good to see you today. I'm gonna lead you through a practice I do often. It's what I do first thing in the morning, so let's just get right to it. All you need is a mat or a floor is fine. 2 yoga blocks if you have them. If you don't, you can use books, you can use nothing, you'll be fine. All right, let's just do it. So we're gonna go ahead and come to a nice tabletop position. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees under our hips. And I want you to close your eyes here. Bring your spine to a nice neutral position. Start to tone your belly. Look down in between your hands, just right at the floor, and start to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Start to lengthen your breath. Inhaling, taking that breath deep into your belly. Exhaling, releasing slowly. Inhale, feel your belly expand, the ribs open, the collarbones lift. As you exhale, release that breath slowly from top to middle to bottom. Now take it at your own pace. Inhale, nice deep full breath into the belly. Feel it expand. And exhale. Beautiful. Now we'll add some movement here. Inhale, drop the belly, soften your elbows, lift up through your sternum, through your heart, maybe lift through your head. As you exhale, tone your belly, start to round through the back, draw the tailbone down, separate the shoulders and really press your hands into the mat. Drop your head. Inhale. Arch the back, drop the belly. Don't press into the hands too much. Imagine getting lighter with your heart. Look up. Exhale, slowly releasing, rounding, releasing the head in between the upper arms, feeling that separation of the shoulders. Go as slow or as fast as you want. My breath will not match the pace of your breath. Maybe yours is a little slower. Maybe yours is a little faster, but whatever pace your breath is, I just want you to focus on inhaling, finding this nice cow pose, this nice shape of the spine as you lift through your heart. And as you exhale, round through the back, find this nice cat back. Beautiful. Now let's start to bring movement here. So as you inhale, I want you to slide your hips back, make like a little circle. And as you exhale, press in more to the hand, shift your weight forward, round. So you're drawing like a little oval with your hips. Inhale. Exhale. If you practice Ujjayi breath, you can do that. If you don't, just keep breathing in and out through your nose. Take 2 more rounds here with this movement. We'll hold it center. 1 more round. Oh, it's the best. This feels so good. Now come to a nice neutral spine. I want you to take your toes out, take your toes together, knees out wide. Exhale, release your hips back and down. Find a child's pose here. Rest your forehead down. Make this really passive. Allow your forehead to soften, the hips draw back towards your heels. And then begin to find more softness through the upper arms, through the chest. Think about each inhale as an opportunity to create space. And each exhale as a chance to ease into that space, to soften. Or think about inhale, expanding, opening through the ribs, through the belly, through the upper chest. And as you exhale, just soften the edges. 1 more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. You can always come back to this child's pose at any time during your practice. Now begin to press the palms down, lift through the upper arms. Inhale, press it up to tabletop. As you exhale, round through the back. Find that separation of the shoulders. Nice cat back here. As you inhale, we're going to drop the belly. This time, bend the elbows down and together. It's almost like you're drawing your chest and chin down towards the floor. And as you exhale, press back, child's. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, press into your hands, drop the head. Inhale, find that cow pose, but bend the elbows, maybe drop yourself down a little deeper. Exhale, shift it back. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, press, pull belly in. Go ahead and drop as you inhale. Exhale, neutral spine, sit it back. Last time here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, go ahead and press it back up. This time we're going to tuck the toes under. Spread your fingers wide and make sure your elbow points face one another. Your elbows are soft. I have super funky elbows, so I kind of turn my hands in here. From here, tuck your toes under and press back. Take just a little mini downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine, but keep your knees bent. And then inhale, come back to a table. My fingers are spread wide. Each time I exhale, I'm sending chest towards thighs. Inhale, come back to table slowly. Exhale, press and lift, send it back. One more time. We'll hold our mini downward facing here. Exhale, press it back. And now maybe you start to straighten your legs a little. Maybe you keep them really bent. Do whatever feels right for you. Now start to bring movement here. Maybe start to wiggle the hips, pedal the feet. Maybe you swivel hips side to side. Start to find the back side of the body. I like to press the tops of my feet down. I think that feels so good. Eventually, find a point of stillness here in your downward facing dog. Start to lift through the armpits, close down the ribs, press chest towards your thighs. Soften your neck muscles. It's really easy to lift up here. Nice deep inhale. Press into your hands. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, draw that right foot forward. Place it in between your hands. Go ahead and drop down onto the left knee. Untuck the left toe. Okay, you can always grab your blocks here. Frame out your front foot. I love my blocks. I'm going to use them today. From here, start to soften into your left knee and start to squeeze through your left butt cheek. Soften your shoulders down. Inhale, think about lengthening through the crown of your head, through your heart. Exhale, sink that left hip down. Now just engage your hips just a little bit. Squeeze up and lift up just a hair. So I'm actively drawing my left heel towards my right knee towards, or left knee towards the right heel, pardon me. As you exhale, sink down and release. Oh, so good. One more time. Lift up the hips just an inch. We're just finding a little activation, and then we're softening into it as we exhale. Tone your belly here. Lift your hips just a little bit. And from here, tense your fingers. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you tone your belly even more. Reach your arms up, keeping shoulders down, palms face. Beautiful. Nice, big, deep inhale. And exhale. I want you, if you feel comfortable here, go ahead and interlace your fingers, press palms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to find that same cat back we found earlier. Exhale, round, draw the hands down. Inhale, lift. Find that lightness through your sternum. Exhale, round, lift those hips just 1 inch. Inhale, sink back down. If your back knee bothers you, grab a blankie, place it underneath. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, finding that nice deep release through that left hip up into your left oblique. Sink down here. Tone your belly and lift up and out of the hips with each inhale. Imagine your side body getting really long as you inhale. As you exhale, you sink a little deeper. One more breath here. And now I want you to flower your arms back and open. Lift your heart, send it back, draw a big circle. Oh, so good. Draw those hands down to your blocks or to your mat. Press into your hands, exhale, extend. Flip the front toe, press the heel down as you move into a half split. You don't have to go super deep here. Keep your front leg nice and soft, and then inhale, come back forward. We're gonna flow, reach your arms up, flower them open, pull belly in. Release it down as you exhale. Flip that front foot, pull toes towards your nose, soften your shoulders, your jaw. Move at your own pace, find your own breath, inhaling. Opening the chest. Oh, so good. Exhale. One last time, we'll hold this little half split. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Send it down. Straighten that front leg. Holding here. If this is too much, walk your blocks back more in line with your knee and focus on digging that front heel in, pulling the toes back. If you find that your hamstring feels pretty flexible, maybe you can send those blocks closer to your heels. Soften your shoulders and think about sending your sternum towards your shin, lengthening through the spine. One more breath here. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and sink it back forward. Tuck the back toe under. Feel free to repeat that sequence and stay on that back knee. Otherwise, if you want a little more, lift that back leg up. And it's really easy here to press back through your left heel. I want you to lift that left heel forward. So it's a slight little rocking action. You're going to engage through this hamstring by imagining squeezing your right heel towards your left foot. You're going to tone your belly. Don't let it just rest on your thigh. Pull it away. Tense your fingers. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you inhale, rise all the way up, finding a full crescent here, pulling shoulders down the back, toning the belly, and finding lightness through the sternum. From here, you're going to interlace your fingers, press palms up. Open through the shoulders, squeeze through your left butt cheek and press that left hip forward. As you exhale, round. Pull the arms down, feel the separation of the shoulders. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping the belly toned as you inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, this time sinking it a little deeper, toning the belly, pulling shoulders down your back, and now we're going to flower those arms wide, lift through the heart, move slowly, thoughtfully. Tint the fingers on the blocks, slide that back foot forward a couple inches, plant the back foot, ease down, find a pyramid's pose. I'm still engaging through this right quad. Inhale, slide it back. Find your crescent lunge, let muscle memory take over. Ease the arms back, tone the belly. Exhale, slide it back. Level the hips, send the sternum down towards the shin. Inhale, stepping back. My muscles are remembering where my body was. There's no reason to stress. Exhale, send it forward, level the hips. One more time. Inhale. Tone the belly. Exhale. Beautiful. Hold it for one more breath here. Easing the sternum down and starting to lengthen that right side body by pressing that right hip away. You're going to feel almost a little tingly sensation up the side of your thigh. Inhale, lift halfway. Step it back. Find your crescent. Ease your shoulders down, squeeze through your left butt cheek, tone your belly, sink down. And now from here, you're going to drape right arm under left. The elbows stack. You find this nice bind. Maybe you grab opposite shoulders if that feels like too much. You pull your elbows away from your knee as you inhale, tone your belly, maybe start to arch back just a hair, keeping belly really engaged. As you exhale, round through the back, pull the elbows down towards your knee. Inhale. Oh, so good. Exhale. It's okay if you lose your balance here. Inhale. We all do. Exhale. Some days we're steadier than others. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward just halfway here. Start to ground through that front foot. Ground so much you start to get light on the back. And then we're slowly gonna slide that left foot up. I'm gonna step back just so you can see me a little better. And we're gonna slide that left leg on top of the right, draping like you're sitting in a chair cross-legged. Pull the low belly in and squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Lift through your elbows as you inhale. Exhale, draw shoulders down the back. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, press shoulders actively down. Squeeze those inner thighs more, maybe sink in. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Hold here. Keeping your arms just as they are. When your next inhale arrives, you're gonna slide that left foot back. Bring it back towards about 4 o'clock. So it's at a nice angle from your body. Tone your belly, unravel your arms, draw your right arm down, left arm lifts. You can look back at your left foot. You can look up if that feels good for your neck. You can just look neutral. Inhale. As you exhale, flower that left arm down. Send the right arm up. Pivot onto the outer edge of that left foot and twist your right foot so it's more perpendicular. And from here, we'll exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, press and lift. Drop down, exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Drop it down. Lift it up. 1 more time. Drop it down. Lift it up. Pull your belly in. Now you can stay here. You can support your head with your right hand. Keep your elbow soft, left elbow soft. You can stay here. You can grab hold of your big toe with your right peace fingers. And maybe you just start to get light here. Pick up that foot. Maybe you start to straighten the leg. Ooh, that feels like a lot for me today. Maybe you drop it back down. 1 more breath wherever you are. Find your pose that works for your body and release down. Oh, that left leg is long. Your right foot is crossed over your left thigh. Start to find engagement through that left leg. And we're slowly, as we inhale, gonna draw our right hand behind. Lift our left arm up. As we exhale, find a twist here. Pressing the heart back behind us and looking over our right shoulder. Some people get really caught up in keeping like their body in a perpendicular shape. I don't care if you lean back a little, that's fine. It's gonna allow you more space to press your chest back behind you and find a twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, unwind. Do a little counter twist here. Oh, so good. Now go ahead and plant your hands underneath you. Come to center plank. Pull your belly in. You can just press back as you exhale, come to your downward facing. Or if you'd like to, you can move through chaturanga, pulling belly in. Inhale, rocking forward on the toes. Exhale, pressing elbows in close to your ribs, drawing the tops of the feet down. Inhale, heart lifts and open, legs are strong. Exhale, roll back. And drop down to your knees, take a child's. Find that same softness you started with. The upper body can get heavy. The hip flexors can soften. The low back can release. One more breath here. And whenever you come up, take your time. We're going to open up through your right hip. So we're going to take more of a yin approach to pigeon here. We're going to draw our right knee towards our right wrist and create a nice sharp angle with this right thigh. We'll scoot it back. Have your blocks handy. And from here, I want you to maybe prop your right hip up with a block so that your hips remain level. You can also just press a towel or a blankie under there. If you find that you're really just not okay in this region, this feels really uncomfortable for you, you can also come onto your back and do a figure four stretch. You're going to get a wonderful release through your hip. It's totally fine to do that. Do what feels right for your body. From here, I want you to start to press that left hip forward, pull your belly in, and then we're going to ease on down. You can use your other block to prop your forehead up. Maybe as you ease in, you can kind of get rid of that block and slide your hip down, or maybe you use a blankie or a towel. And start to get heavy. Start to find softness in the upper back. Begin to find softness in between the shoulder blades. Pay attention to your fingers here. It's really easy to start to tighten up your fist, to clench your teeth, to press your eyelids together, like squeeze them tight. Just try to let it be really soft. Everything can get really soft. And just enjoy that sensation in your hip. How often do you slow down enough to really be present in your body and feel something that, maybe feels a little unpleasant, but also can feel so good? Enjoy your moments here. We'll enjoy 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. On your next inhale, as much as I hate to do it, I know it feels so good. You're going to lift your forehead off that block or off your book, whatever you have. Start to press yourself up. Take your time and just slowly begin to press yourself back to a child's pose. Drop your heart down. I like to create a little pillow with my forearms here. This feels better for my shoulders today, so I'm going to take this variation. Maybe you want to come down. Maybe you want to draw your knees together. Do what feels good for you. And now for the purposes of this video, I won't go through the other side. But for example, if you were going to do the other side and finish out your practice, you don't want to be asymmetrical. You would come back up and start with your nice cat-cow again, inhaling and exhaling. And then add that little drop as you inhale, exhale, press back. Remember how we did it? Inhale, exhale, inhale, press back, and then go through the exact same flow that we just did, but just on the other side. So you can go ahead and pause the video or replay it. Do what feels good for you. Go through the other side, and then we're going to all take our time. We're going to come into a nice Savasana. After you do pigeon on the other side, you're going to take your blankie, take it long ways, roll it up so you've got a noodle. And then from here, you can take your noodle, wrap it around the feet and then under. So you've got a little hammock here. And then you're going to draw yourself back into bound angle. And come onto your back. Your spine will neutralize. If you find that your low back can't relax or your inner thighs feel too tight, you can shift your feet away just like I did. And my mic's here in my low back, so that's why I've got space there. I would be just flush on the ground. And then we'll take our Savasana, the best part. Finding softness in your body. Finding comfort and stillness. Starting at your feet, I want you to soften your feet. Soften the outer edges. Let them rest against the mat. Let the big toe mounds relax. The arches can release. Let your ankles press against that blanket and just feel really soft and heavy. Relax through the calf muscles. Release the muscles that surround the shins. And begin to let your knees get really heavy. The breath is just flowing freely. There's no effort. But with each exhale, each time an exhale comes around, try to allow your lower legs to just get a little heavier. And as the knees get heavier, the inner thighs can relax. The outer seat can soften. Let that softness move to the outer thighs. The fronts of the hips relax. And then each time an exhale comes around, let the entire lower body get heavy. Let it be fully supported by your mat, the floor, whatever it is you're laying on. That low body heaviness, let it move into your belly. The belly can soften. The area underneath the belly button can fully release and relax. Then your side body can soften. The obliques can release. That softness moves up the body and your chest starts to relax. The shoulders begin to get heavy. And the backs of the arms. They're fully supported. The elbows, the forearms. Your wrists can relax. The palms of the hands can soften. And as the palms soften, let that softness radiate out to the fingertips. The knuckles release. The fingers fall open. Now take your attention to the low back. Find softness there. Walk up the spine and relax the muscles that surround the spine. As you soften, let the neck release, the head can get even heavier. As the head gets heavy, allow the jaw to release. The teeth can unclench. Even your eyelids can soften. The muscles in the forehead can release. Now with each exhale, let the entire upper body get heavy. Let it melt into your mat. Let that heaviness come back to the lower body. Everything gets heavy. Enjoy your next few moments. Complete stillness. And whenever you feel ready, start to allow your breath to deepen. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Come back into the space, into your body. Let the senses come back slowly. Notice the sounds, the smells, the way your body feels on your mat. As much as I hate to do it, we have to move. I want you to draw your thighs together manually like a book. Just roll over onto one side, resting your head in one forearm. It's like a little fetal position here. And take a moment just to notice how your mind feels and how your body feels. And as we lay here still, take a moment to think about one thing that you're grateful for. An experience, a feeling, a person, a pet. Let that sense of gratitude bring warmth to your body. Maybe it brings a smile to your face. I know it's cheesy, but it's so important to practice gratitude and remember the things that we have. Keeping that sense of gratitude fresh in your mind, fresh in your spirit, press yourselves up to a comfy seat. You can sit on your block or your blanket. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra at heart center. Press the thumbs into your sternum to activate that heart chakra, to seal in that sense of gratitude. Take an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, draw your thumbs to the third eye space, the space between the eyebrows. Lift the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, slowly bow towards your mat, towards one another. It was truly my honor to guide you through your practice today. Thank you for sharing your light with me, even though we can't see each other. Namaste.